Aqua, what to do? It's 3:43. Let's see what's coming through for you. Disclaimer, trigger warning, messages come through as they do. This is not a private reading, but if you're interested, if the message seems very personal, then yeah, hit me up with the direct message and we can get that situated for a personal private reading. Okay, let's see. Disclaimer and trigger warning though, because message is general message. Okay. We have here the Four of Cups, Ace of Wands, Seven of Wands, the Chariot, and then the Seven of Swords. I was going to call the Chariot Three of Wands, but that's still talking about travel. Well, it's more of intent to travel. This Chariot is traveling. So you could have came out, you could have made a decision on a direction you want to go, and you're seeing like what's going on before you. This is like to see like an obstacle course, you know, like the next obstacle. You're seeing like the obstacle before you, and you're aiming to be strategic, right? You're having to be strategic on how to either go through the obstacle and sort it out, or go around, avoid an obstacle that's not yours to have to experience. Seven of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Eight of Wands, Three of Wands. Oh, the Three of Wands came out. And the Queen of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune, the Four of Swords, and the Five of Cups. Overall energy showing through is the Eight of Swords crossing, Six of Cups. So you reflected on, some heated situations. Some situations got heated that took you out of your element, took you off course in life, Aqua. And it's like now being honest with whatever or whomever involved in that situation that took you off course, out of character, you know. Wow. It's really just being very selective on your company, because your thing is to heal, recover, you know, protect your financials, or, you know, just like you as a person, whatever you have gained. The love you bring to the table, you know, your inputs you bring to the table at that, be in business, family, romantic. And then you're like monitoring where you're investing and how it's building. You're considering how others are invested into you. Be mindful of the schemes that are, you know, they exist. Everyone wants to come up because there's so much manipulations out there, right, that are keeping individuals limited. So it's like, you know, any way to come up, it you know, it's always good to come up, but it's like, but is it legit? Like, is it going to actually get you to come up out of a situation, or, you know what I'm saying, or not? Okay. If you're traveling, be mindful of the environment, or you know what I'm saying, that neighborhood that you're going to be in, because it's like you need to do more research on it. Or the company, you need to do more research on the company you have or you're going to visit. Yeah, they too could be faced with challenges that they're not like open and about. Okay, obsession, physical attraction, sex appeal, a smack. Repo, default on payments, financially incapable, repossessed assets. Someone could have an addiction. Okay, new boo, new love, learning each other, flirtatious. Someone could have an addiction, and they're quick in relationships, and you know, it's hype for a minute, but then it's like fastly they're out. As quick as they came in is as quick as they go, is what's coming through. Knocked up, pregnancy, expecting, mothering. Someone could be pregnant from this individual, this player, or this player, you know, it got pregnant by being in and out, non-committal, trying to come up on a fast scheme. Look, penny pinching. Yeah, financial struggle, saving up, and budgeting. The cleanse, detox, ridding, negativity, purification. Wow. Yeah. Rest. It's a lot of rest going to be needed if you're pregnant. But I feel like there is a lot of rest going on with this Four of Swords and nesting energy. Four of Swords. Because individuals, it's like contracts or unbalanced contracts can be limiting, taking more than giving. Okay, ensure that you're receiving just as or benefiting. Like if I enter a contract, I want to enter a contract and be benefiting out of it, right? If I'm not benefiting, then I'm gonna really be in my head about like, what the fuck am I doing here? Like, Ten of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. You need to like get creative and get in motion, like rest up as you need to, but get in motion because you're going to have to be active in direction, because Ten of Swords energy, it's like if you don't, it's just going, you got to be logical. If you don't, it's going to create more a challenge. Like if I feel like a procrastination energy, like when individuals procrastinate, opportunities go by, right? Or like that best fitting opportunity will go by versus like the opportunity you're coming, or the contract you came out of, right? It was once looked at as an opportunity. Then you learn, it's not as much an opportunity, or it's not beneficial. You know what I'm saying? I was given more than it was. Our thing is to enter a contract to gain. Not to add to somebody else's financials more than our own, But all right, Aqua, that's what I have for you. Take care. Peace, ciao.